NAU professor and researcher Nancy Johnson is working around the clock to discover the positive impact fungus has on plant life in our community, contrary to popular belief.
When they hear that we study fungus, the first thing they think of is athlete's foot, or valley fever, or moldy bread.
There are different kinds of fungi, but the type Johnson studies, mycorrhizal fungi, is actually very beneficial. While it can only live in plant roots, it remains one of the most abundant soil organisms on Earth.
Over 80% of all plants have this kind of fungus living inside their roots. And the reason they're so important is that plants use their partnership with this fungus to get nutrients out of the soil. And they also influence the ability of plants to fight off pathogens.
Known for its vast ecosystem and huge soil fertility capability, Johnson traveled all the way to Africa to understand how this fungi works.
The Serengeti is just an amazing ecosystem. It's huge. I think it's 3 times larger than the Yellowstone National Park. And within the Serengeti, there's a huge gradient of rainfall, and there's also a huge soil fertility gradient. And so we're able to take samples from different parts of the Serengeti and analyze the communities of these mycorrhizal fungi. And that has allowed us to learn about the ecology of these different fungi.
Johnson hopes that her research will persuade farmers to cut back on using so much chemical fertilizer in crops, as well as promote better land management overall.
If people who manage land can be smarter about how we grow plants, we can reduce eutrophication of waterways and pollution that can have bad effects on the climate ultimately.
Johnson plans to continue her research to enhance efficiency in the lives of many and keep society moving forward for many years to come.
It's important for people to recognize how everything's kind of connected, and these mycorrhizal fungi are huge, and they're part of that interconnection.
For Inside NAU, I'm Emani Payne.